Oh, it's so cold. As I live and breathe. Guys, oh my goodness. I finally found you. What? Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Look at us. Look at us outside enjoying the beautifully cold weather. I mean, what a beaut, right? But no, really, it is cold. It is so cold right now. Yeah, no, it's cold as crap. I'm freezing my balls off. Let's continue. Because what you're seeing right now is TinTiger at his rock bottom. Yeah, this is a code red situation. This is a sad situation. This is a situation where we should be getting out our little handkerchiefs and be like, I can't believe it. I can't believe we lost it. TinTiger lost it all. And I know what you're thinking, you know, everyone thinks that rock bottom is the worst place you can be. But rock bottom might be the safest place to restart your life, because rock bottom is stable ground. You know, one thing I'm starting to learn about rock bottom is it really removes the when it comes down to the situation with the TinTiger, the whole 9 yards, you know, there's a lot of things that has happened, okay? Give you a short little snippet of it. I don't no longer live where I used to live, okay? The whole situation came down in a big giant betrayal, and I felt alone. And I know that sounds very ambiguous, very vague, but you know, life has been kicking me around, kicking me up and down, left, right, this side, that side, up and down, whatever you want to call it. It's been beating my butt. And one thing is, like, you know, when you get, you know, just kicked like this, take a major beating like this, it's hard to sit here and get what you get and be told after all of that to not throw a fit. But in order to survive, you have to you muster up some type of strength not to throw a fit. And continue down that same path. If you know me from, you know, my original YouTube content, the video gaming and stuff like that, that's actually one big part of life in the past, like 8 months now. 8 months, pop the, you know, time period down there, because that is diabolical in itself. But in the past 8 months, it's really been messing me up. You know what I mean? There was a time period where I was going through YouTube, going through the process, going through gaming. And the funniest thing is that in life, you figure so many different things out. Like for me, it was the YouTube gaming content, right? I was working the YouTube gaming content. I'd figure out something about the YouTube gaming content, or, you know, how YouTube likes their analytics or whatever it may be, that would change how I was recording the TinTiger YouTube videos. I would go to the next one and I'd be like, okay, this is absolutely legendary. Now I figured it out. You know? You'd be like, yeah, now I got this. Now from now on, it's gonna be smooth sailings. And then it would just be uploaded, and then YouTube would be like, oh, you know what? We're not gonna push this video, or it's not good enough, or whatever it may be, you know? And there are so many times when I figure it out and it just wouldn't work, you know? And I really asked myself the question, why? This training that I went through to become the best gaming YouTuber, it made me fall less in love with gaming content. You could see it at the end of my, like, you know, YouTube TinTigerian gaming channel brigade. I just lost that love for that. But I fell in love with self-improvement, with making myself a better person. And once I figured that out, I knew that I couldn't just return back to YouTube in the same way I was before. Now, tigers. I know I've been a little ambiguous about what I've been talking about this whole time, but, you know, when I, you know, sat down and had all these things happen to me, a betrayal of family, you know, friendships that, you know, found out something that was really rough, and, you know, Obviously, the mother didn't want to be my friend anymore. And, you know, I came to terms with that, understood a lot. When it came down to here, you know, rock bottom, it was one of those situations where, you know, you can, I've really found myself in a position where I didn't want to move forward, you know? In a weird way, I was in a situation where I wanted to dig straight down. You know, I wanted to continue to keep my head low and, you know, dodge any of my prior responsibilities. You know, in that situation, in most situations when you hit rock bottom, you want to just sit down and just wait it out. Almost as if like right around this corner, you know, we'll figure it out. And like right around this corner, something will pick me up and help me. You know, you feel sad. You feel so bad and depressed about everything that happened that you just want to sit down, lie down and die, you know? And if anything picks you up, it's not going to be by your own hand. It's going to be by someone else's hand. But that's the thing I've realized at rock bottom. You know, I felt the, you know, rock bottom stable ground, and I realized that even though this was the situation I found myself in, you know, and through a little fault of my own, I'm gonna say, I couldn't do nothing about it. I couldn't avoid it. I mean, all you can do is find a reason to look up and hope again, to have faith again, to believe it, you know? When you're at the rock bottom, that's the reason why it's the worst place you can be for most people. Is that you're afraid to look up again. You're afraid to keep walking forward. You're afraid to chase your dreams. You're afraid to become all the things that you ever wanted to be, because guess what? It failed. It failed before, and it continued to fail. And at that point, you want to just sit down and be like, no, I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. You want to lay down and just go. But I'm telling you, you know, whether you're on just a downward slope in life, and you're just going down that slope and you're like, I don't know if I can move, I don't know if I can do this, you don't know if you can do that, or if you're at rock bottom like me, you know, you gotta choose to just look up. You gotta choose to look up. You gotta choose to look up, and you gotta choose to keep walking forward. And trust me, 100% Tigers, you know, you're not walking alone. There's many other people, broken souls, lost souls, that's gonna be walking right along with you. And let me tell you, this first video is kind of a weird one for me. I mean, I meant for it to be so much more. I had a whole plan for it. I had an iPad right over there, and I was like writing it down. I was like, okay, this is how the video is gonna play out. But the thing is that when you're falling doesn't always happen gracefully, and also the climb up, when you have broken legs, doesn't happen gracefully as well. So I'm in a situation where, you know, I'm recording off the cuff right now. But that's okay, you know? Because this is how it's working for me, you know? And I might get like 2 views. Hey, you 2 people, you know, you guys, thank you for making it to the end, you know? But this isn't the end for the TinTiger, and this isn't the end for you. If you're at the rock bottom, downward slope, or going through any of the type of situation like that, trust me, you're not alone. I just want to challenge you for today's video. I want to challenge you to keep stepping forward. Feel the stable ground below you, and have the chutzpah, the gall, to keep on walking down that direction to your goals, regardless of whatever, you know, life says to the contrary. You know, right now it's like 20 degrees outside, freezing cold. I should have brought some hand heaters or something like that, but I didn't do it. But hey, you know, sometimes that happens, okay? Let me go see if there's anything else I need to record. But yeah, here's the last line I want to leave you off on. I want you to really think about this. Write it from the heart. Truth is, rock bottom isn't the end for you, okay? And when you finally realize that this rock bottom right is stable ground, that's when your life can life's rebuilding process can truly begin. All right? I wish you the best in all your endeavors. I'll see you soon in the next video. Stay tuned because it's only up from here. Okay, this is the bottom. And I'll see you tigers in the next video, okay? TinTiger out.